What's up, guys? SAG here. Welcome to another video here in a Spartak Moscow career mode. Here in episode 2, we continue our league games. Of course, we made a bunch of signings the last episode. We probably won't make any more unless something pops up, maybe a loan sign or something like that. But we start off this episode by playing Fenerad in the second game of our 4th division campaign. And we got a big win last time. As you can see there, highlighting Steven Bergwijn. We got a big win last time against Real Volivodad off a Djikia late header in the 88th minute to win the game. Big game at home. Again, we're getting used to the team, but even for a first game, usually I struggle in first games, and this was fantastic again. This is another big game. We're playing one of the better teams in this 4th division. Fenerad's a pretty good team. And this will kind of show what our team's like against top teams, because we're supposed to be a title contender. If you remember from last episode, we're supposed to get promoted. I want to get promoted. We definitely should be a top 3 team, in my opinion at least. We shouldn't have to go through the playoffs. In best case scenario, hey, maybe we win the whole league. Looking at the starting lineup for Fenerad, some of the key players, Koku and Bijla, I really like. They all have really good potential. Of course, Bergwijn. First, pretty good as they're running this 4-3-3 with the CDM there. Pretty typical formation. The wingers are probably going to be pretty threatening. Koku's going to probably lean to push forward a lot. Looking at the Spartak Moscow lineup, the same exact lineup as last time. I want to go with the guys. The boys that won me the game last time. And nothing too special here. I like the way they played with the Mexican wingers, Larson, Promes, Zobin and Kral, Djikia, Gaga, and Atal and Ayrton as we get underway here in the first game between Fenerad and Spartak Moscow. As you can see, I apologize if the gameplay is a bit laggy. It was a bit slow this time, but it'll get better as we move on. Early on here in the 5th minute, here's Quincy Promes. Look for Alex Kral. Gaga just playing the ball around here. It's Zobin. Zobin still pushing it here. Can Zobin find someone? He's got Jordan Larson. Larson just waiting. He's looking for Quincy Promes. Here goes Quincy Promes with the shot. That's a big save there by the Fenerad keeper. As we move on to the 20th minute here. Here's Tunstra finding Sensi. Tornstra into Lenson. Lenson back to Tunstra. Nice hold-up play by the striker there as he finds Sinistra. Sinistra, is he going to put it in? No, he won't. He's got Tunstra, who tries to put in but can't. Kral gets to it, but he can't get it out as Sinistra has it. It's back to Koku. Koku trying to make a move. Koku still, and that's a big save by Menemasenko. Nice footwork there. Opens himself up a bit. And Menemasenko making a big save there to keep this game dead even at 0-0. As we enter the 28th minute, here is Linnison. Linnison looking for Bergwijn. No, he plays it back to Fur, who then finds Sinistra. They've been aggressive down that left wing. Sinistra is just going to cut in. Nice play defensively, but he can't keep it out. And that's going to be a penalty. Wow, they gave a penalty for that and a yellow card for Gaga. The Frenchman surprised there. Smithies can't believe it. Let's see the play. And it was a foul. Was it material for a penalty? That's very debatable. His back was to the net. I don't know. I felt like there wasn't much there. And even a yellow card after, I don't know. And here comes Steven Bergwijn. And just like that, nice chip there. It's 1-0 for Fenerad. Spartak Moscow give away a penalty and concede early. I still think that was debatable. I was really not happy with that call. But speaking of other things, we should have been better there. Menemasenko again, he goes one way and he completely misses and can't recover. Nice placement. A little cheekiness in it. A little confidence from Bergwijn. And Fenerad daring to take a 1-0 lead here. As you can see, Smithies definitely not happy with this one. As Fenerad put it away. It's Steven Bergwijn. And that makes it 1-0 here for Fenerad. As Spartak Moscow now on the defensive end again. Here's Leroy Fur back to Sinistra. It's Sensi. Into Leroy Fur back to Koku. Koku Still has it. He's going to look for Steven Bergwijn. Back to Koku. Nice 1-2 there. And Bergwijn's on the run. Bergwijn, he has to make a move. He's going to play it across. Nice defensive play by Gaga. But Bergwijn has it again. Who turns and then strikes. And then Memasenko has to parry it away to the right. As that's now out of play. Another good chance for Feyenoord there. Having a really good first half. We struggled coming off a big win. Again, we're the away team. But we definitely need to be better here. As again, Memasenko, great save. But still, we are going to have to do a lot better as we move on here late into the 45th minute. That would be the end of the half. As you can see, Zobin finds Ayrton. So, after the first half, we are down 1-0. Not a good first half at all. Steven Bergwijn gets the goal. Big time from him with the penalty, the cheeky penalty. Guy committed the foul and got the yellow card. Very debatable. But at the end of the day, we don't make the calls. And it's 1-0 for Feyenoord at the half. Moving on, we move on to the 63rd minute here. As Tornstra's going to put it in here. And it's going to be headed out of play. Not too many chances here. But it was a close one there. If we could put it on target as Memasenko taking a goal kick as Guy got. There's the crawl pushing it up a bit as he finds Jordan Larson. Larson has Diego Lyons. Diego Les was making a run for it, but he decides to cut in, finds Crawl to Larson. Can Larson find someone? He finds the back to Cordova. It's Sebastian Cordova! It's 1-1. Spartak Moscow respond. Nice ball from Bakav to Cordova as he sees the fullback coming in, and Cordova puts it away. As you can see again, the fullback comes in, Bakav reads it right away. Cordova gets it, and he uses his left foot to put it in the opposite corner. Keeper has no chance as he roofs it. Cordova's been really good for us. It's a fantastic goal for him. As now both Mexican wingers have their first goal for the club in their first 2 games. As that is his first goal in the league campaign. Here is a corner kick now for Feyenoord, 1-1. Here comes Bergwijn. Bergwijn just looking around for a target. And he puts it in. And that's turned over. Jimi Hendrix tries to get out, but he can't. Here's Gertuda. Gertuda making a run for it. Nice block. And now here comes Bakav. Bakav still with it. He's going to look around, and now he has Jordan Larson. Larson making a run. Can Larson finish it? Oh, he hit the post. That was a chance to make it 2-1. He tried to go near post, but instead he does hit the post. But it doesn't go in after that. It remains 1-1. That was a big chance there for Spartak Moscow. Now we go into the 90th minute. Really last chance of the game. Really thinking about it. As that's clear now. But here comes Feyenoord. There's still a minute or 2 left. Can they get it up? They're looking for Fur. Fur finding Teixeira. Teixeira to Haps, and it's Linnison. Back to Teixeira, Bergwijn. Fur, and it's taken away. Here comes Cordova. Cordova looking for Bakav. Bakav is looking for Larson. Here's Larson. Can Larson create something? He's going to find Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix! Oh, that was a big chance that could have won the game, but Jimi Hendrix misses, and that's the end of the match. 2 big chances late after we concede a penalty to Bergwijn, who puts it away, but we come with the response from Cordova. A chance late from Larson, miss off the post, and Hendrix just wide. And that's going to end it on 1-1. I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. But we still take a point from this. Again, we're playing a good team. But this would have been quite the statement game away. At the end of the match, it's Feyenoord 1 and Spartak Moscow 1. Honestly, that was just such a fun game to play. I honestly just really enjoyed that. It was 50-50. Think of that, 50-50. It was so even. And looking at the goals again, Cordova again, our goal. there. It was just big time from Sebastian Cordoba, as you could see some of the results. Nice, definitely not off to a good start there. Seattle Saunders getting a big win there. I think I go over to the results after, as we head into our post-match interview here. And again, we definitely did respond. We played great in the second half, and if we felt more like ourselves, the first half we were getting beat. We couldn't create chances on offense, and defensively we're on the back foot. And again, Djikia been playing great. He got the goal last game. He's been pretty good defensively this game. So I really like what I saw in him today. As now we move on. Quincy Promes not happy about not coming in the game. Getting subbed out early. Again, I trust all my players. My backup cam and backup, to me, is really good too. So, next up we play Bruno Ayres. I think that's Boca Juniors or Racing Club? Something like that. Looking at the results here in the matches, we had a 3-0 win for Newcastle. Angers SEO beat Braga 2-1. We had the 1-1 draw with Feyenoord. Valladolid get a big win against Besiktas. Club Brugge beat Freiburg. Seattle beat Copenhagen. And, Rangers beat Basel 2-0. As you see, a lot of teams still have 0 points. Fenerbahce and Torino 1-1. CSKA Moscow with Cruises all 1-0 for CSKA Moscow. Celtic get a big win 3-1 over Slavia Praha. And Leeds get a big win against RB Salzburg. Two good teams. It'll be fun to play. Especially Leeds, really. Brighton and Al Hilal with a 0-0 draw. Al Hilal played a great game. And that would be it for that. A lot of teams here on 0 points. Where it's going to be exciting still. They need to get better. Again, it's only 2 games, really. So we go into our next game against Buenos Aires in the Carabao Cup. As we end up simming that. 1-2 comp, and we win 1-0. Sebastian Cordoba getting another goal. He's in some really good form. We won with most of the stars. We won with a few backups, but still. Again, the cup competition is going to be fun. All the best teams playing in the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. Not 1, but 2 cup competitions. That's going to be fantastic. I think here we're going to look at some other results here. In the Carabao Cup, we had Everton and Galatasaray. Galatasaray beat Everton. Hoffenheim beats Sassuolo. Osasuna beating Lyon. Bruges beating Levante. Nunez losing to West Ham. Lille beating Rangers. Frankfurt beating Nice. Marseille beating Tigres. Burnley beating Valencia. That's shocking. Villa beating Fiorentina. Wolves beating Braga. Eibar beating Cruz Azul. Besiktas winning, and same with Brighton. Wolfsburg beating PSV. Leverkusen beating Basel. Sporting beating Al Hilal. Roma beating Leicester. Some other ones. Salzburg losing to Feyenoord. Moscow getting a big win there. Seattle getting a big win there. Same with Mönchengladbach and Real Sociedad. There's some future matchups there. Not every game is done, as we end up going up against SC Braga. Next up, as we go here into the match, and SC Braga getting a big win here over us. Again, we didn't play the greatest there. Yusuf Atal getting our only goal. It's really unfortunate. I thought we could take this game, and we just played one of our worst games ever. And we had some substitutes coming in late, but still, we should have played better. Those were some of the results there. And our next game was against Nice after that. Here, we really needed a bounce-back game. Nice have not been doing well. So we should be able to respond in the next game here. Oh, do I look around the results? Yeah, I do. So, looking at other results here, we had a draw between Newcastle and Brighton. Leeds winning 2-1. Salzburg drawing with Slavia Praha. Celtic drawing with Cruz Azul. Fenerbahce beating CSKA Moscow. Torino beating Basel. Copenhagen drawing with Rangers. Club Brugge beating Seattle 2-0. Seattle still hasn't started that bad. Valladolid getting a big win against Freiburg 2-0. And Feyenoord getting a big win against Besiktas. And Braga, of course, beating us. Nice beating Angers SCO for their first win of the year. If I were to take one thing from we're learning that Feyenoord is a real team. They're a good team. They're going to be a title contender most likely. Again, there's a lot of good teams there that you could see in EFL League One. Even Newcastle, Leeds, many of these teams, we're going to be fighting. We're fighting a real fight, but all we need is one of those top 3 spots, or at least a playoff spot. But I'm expecting a top 3 spot. As you can see, I was just looking into our future schedule there. Right after we go into a game against Nice, I don't throw many backups in. I really need this win. The only thing I do, I put backup on the right mid in for the Lions because I can rotate the squad like that. And we end up winning 2-0. Cordova is on fire. And Quincy Promise getting the other goal. Only made 1 sub. Same with them. Again, we didn't really dominate possession. We just won the game outright. We came out with the best chance. We have a good attack, and it showed. When they had their chances, they put away their chances. So that was really a great win. I enjoyed that game big time, really. So, big win there. As you can see, I move on, and we look at some of the other results here, as Angers was our next game. After that, again, only a few games in, they're in 16th. So we're going to go to Quicksim this one. We run a lot of rotations here. Fernando's coming in. Kitapov is going in. One thing I'm lacking is how much of a rotation. It's a bit way worse. So we end up going into this game. We end up playing this one as we are at home in the Ortec Rete Arena in for a big match against Angers SCO. I was really excited for this. The fans are out and loud. But this one's going to be hard. Even though they're a worse team than us, we're running with a rotation. So we need our guys to play at their best. I'm giving Fernando a chance, Maslov a chance, Kutepov a chance, as you can see in the lineup. But I'm ready for the game against, who is it? CSKA Moscow. We have them in the EFL Cup right after, so I need to be able to rotate the squad. As we get underway here, we're playing a regular 4-2-3-1. And I mentioned the changes outright. Also, Ezekiel Ponce is coming in, but he's not much of a downgrade. He's a really good backup striker, and that's what we need. I need 2 strikers that don't make much of a difference if you play either one. Only 2 ratings overall. As Ezekiel Ponce has it, finding Zobanin. Zobanin, is he going to find Quincy Promes? Yes, he will. Promes with the strike. Easy save there, and it's cleared. Early in, we're showing some really good signs here that we could threaten and get some goals. 15th minute, here comes Bakoen. Back to Fulagini. Fulagini holding him off into Amadou. Amadou buying Fulagini. Kroll having a tough task defending them. Koulibaly has it, finding Amadou. He's looking for the Fulagini, who has a ball here to Bakoen. And he misses it near post. Big chance there. But he couldn't find the target there. Some decent build-up play there from Angers. They really showed something there and surprised us all really early. And that would really be the only chance of the first half. It was a very quiet first half, but here we get a late one here. As Diego Lanes has it. Lanes goes for the strike. That's a big save. That was really our only big chance we had all half. As you can see, Lane's making a run. He decided to go high near post. The keeper matched it very well. And it would remain a 0-0 here. As you can see, we did have the corner, though. Quincy Promes goes to put it in. And, it ended up getting cleared. Back to Zobanin. Zobanin looking for Fernando. Fernando with the strike. Easy save for the keeper. Half ends at 0-0. So very quick. Nothing too much going on. But we start the second half. And here is Angers just playing it around here. Trying to find some openings here as Capel has it. As he finds Manseo. Koulibaly has it now. Koulibaly looking around. He finds Bakoen. Bakoen, nice play there by Deshiki. And now to Fernando. Ponce has it. Ponce is going to look for Promes. Promes is through. Here goes Quincy Promes with the strike and the goal. It's 1-0 Spartak Moscow. Quincy Promes early in the second half gets Spartak Moscow ahead. A big finish there from Ezekiel Ponce. He beats the defender right when he gets it, as the defender tried to cut it off. Beats him, easy clear through, and he puts it away with his right foot. Nice finish there. Keeper had no chance. Quincy Promise knows what he's doing. He's a great cam. Look at that finish. Absolute world class from him. As that gives Spartak Moscow the lead. Smithy's really happy about that. And I believe, is that Quincy Promise's second goal? Yeah, it's his second goal in the league, as he had one against Nice. 1-0 Spartak Moscow. Here early as Ezekiel Ponce. Funny, as we move on to the 58th minute, here is Zobanin. Fernando. Let's see what he does. He decides to cut in. And he almost turned it over, but Fernando finding Crawl. Here goes Crawl back to Quincy Promise with the strike. Easy save there for Bernardoni. He tried to finesse it, but way too far out. As we move on to the 74th minute, here's Pereira Luge into Bakonen. He's looking for a ball. He plays it in. Fulagini. Capel on the wing. Back to Koulibaly. Anger is really playing aggressive here. Here's Manseo. With the ball in the header. Oh, he let him wide open. That should have been another goal there. But it was near post again. Mamasenko didn't really have to do anything. We move on here to 78th minute. Here's Ezekiel Ponce. Ponce is going to look for Jordan Larson. Who came on for Promise. And that's wide. That should have been in. But he couldn't put it away. As Jordan Larson came on at attacking midfield. Here in the 87th minute, here's Bakoen. Bakoen's going to find Pereira Luge. Making a run for it. Can Katepov get to him? No, he can't. Back in. Here's the strike. Nope. Nice play by Dejikia. Finding Pedro Rocha. Rocha has it. Rocha's going to look. Can he find a striker? Yes, he can. Ezekiel Ponce has it. And he's tripped up, but they call that a clean tackle. Moving on. Here's Thomas. Only 2 more minutes left of extra time. Bakoen. Can Bakoen find someone? He's got Pereira Luge. Back to Thomas. Thomas trying to get through, and nice defensive play there. As substitution is made here, Mangini coming in for Koulibaly. Only less than a minute left to play. They throw it back. Here's Thomas. Thomas to Bakoen. Back to Thomas. Who's Thomas going to find? He's going to find Bakoen again. Can Bakoen even it up? It's a ball in. Ayrton with the header out. That was brave. Can Kral get it out? Yes, he can. Big win there. Spartak Moscow survive and get a huge victory against Angers 1-0. Absolute world-class performance from Quincy Promise. He gets the goal. And defensively, we were pretty solid. They had their chances, but we hold on to that 1-0 lead. All that matters is that win to me. Nothing else. Quincy Promise in the 50th minute. That's all the big action for that game as we end up getting the win. 1-0. Here at home. As now we move on to the post-match interview here.
Just a minute of your time.
Again, very good performance. As you see, Ponce and Larson, both strikers, haven't been the greatest. We've been getting a lot of goals from the wingers. Did we feel comfortable? Nah, not really. I'll be honest, I was not comfortable. But everyone did what they had to do. And we did defend well. We put a shift in, as he said. We played a great game. So, looking into the calendar, we have our rival CSKA Moscow. In the next game, we have Newcastle, Ibar in Papa John's Trophy, Besiktas, Freiburg, Seattle, Rangers, Torino. A lot of good opponents to play in the League 2. And again, Moscow again, Celtic. Playing teams from all over the map, all over the globe. Here, as you can see some of these matchups, you see that there, Real Madrid's playing Atletico Madrid. That's going to be really good. Looking to our opponents, Torino and Ibar are the 2 other teams with us. We're technically underdogs. We're the bottom team there. But I think we can do a good job there. Looking into the league table, we are 5th right now through 5 games. As you can see, some of the results there. Big win for Newcastle, 1-0. Brighton and Slavia Praha. Nice win for Cruz Azul. A lot of results there. RB Salzburg getting a big win. Celtic getting a big win. CSKA Moscow getting a big win. Only 2 more teams left that have 0 points. And that's Basel and Besiktas. So almost everyone's got a point in one of their 5 games. But a lot of action still left. As you can see, some of the big teams up there. Feyenoord is actually first place. They're a force to be reckoned with. They beat Seattle 2-0 in their last game. We got our 1-0 win, of course. And as you can see, there's some future matchups. Besiktas still have to get a win, or at least a point. They're going to play Angers SCL next game. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for everyone tuning into the Super League. And Glazers out. Thank you for everything.